Hey guys, welcome back. This is MD and this is our farming guide for money or Shia, which is the currency in this game. So of course this is the updated version. We are doing this on 19th of July 2020. So in my previous video I showed you guys farming spots for the wild roses because they sell for 1,500 each. So I had three spots, no, four spots with three maps. Sorry guys. So, and I showed you a pattern because not all of them spawn all the time. So with the best combination and when all of them spawn, we will get around 7,500, and in our worst case scenarios we would get around 6,000 to 4,500 just from these three maps and four locations. But now since some of the guys commented and I found out some more locations, so here I am. I'm gonna be showing you all of the new locations, and at the same time I'm gonna give you a pattern or a way to go and get them all. So yeah, a bit of the video is gonna be somewhat similar, but there are gonna be new content, so you can check the description for the timestamps to see the ones you have not seen before. So yeah, let's start with the WARMIA Greenbelt. This location is amazing because this location, the wild rose always spawns, like I said before, it's always there. So this is an area that you can come to when you need a quick cash of around 1,500. Just spawn on the northern teleport location, stick to the right, go all the way until you see a statue on your right and a bunch of bees or honeybees onto your left. So jump down and we will get this wild rose. So this is common. This is an always. This spot. Whenever you go, you're gonna see a wild rose. There are actually two spots like these. I'm gonna show it to you in the video, and of course, I'm gonna show you or talk about the spawn rates for each and every one. Blah blah blah. All of these things. So this is the location that I showed in my first video, and yep, here we are. We're gonna make the jump, and we're gonna get the wild rose. This is gonna be always gonna be here. So in the same map, we are gonna go to the submerged village, this area here. So this area has a very rare, I thought it's gonna be rare, but it's actually very rare because you don't find it that often. But whenever you're here, just check out this location. You might get it before leaving this map. It might be there, it might not be there, but since it's too close to a checkpoint or a teleport point, so yeah, just check it before actually leaving. It's another 1,500 within a few seconds. So yeah, just make sure they can see it from there. These are very hidden. Really, I don't know why the guys who made this game did it this way, because some of them, some of the areas like the Creative Pass, it says it's very common, but it's not. So yeah, next we're gonna go to CREYST Cove. This is another location that I showed in my video before as well. So yeah, if you don't know how to access it, we actually made a video how to access it. You can access this area from the Vizay Valley. If you just take the south or west or what's it called, access area or the changing area, and you can come to the CREYST Cove. So here I only found one when I was trying to get the treasure there on this small island. This is an uncommon spawn, so every two visits you're gonna get this rose, maybe sometimes three, but yeah, it's not that rare, but it's not that common as well. So this is why I put it in the uncommon section. But yeah, this is easy to reach as well, so one of the conveniences is that, and it's not that far away from the checkpoint or one of the teleport points. So yeah, just grab it, and we are gonna go to our third area, the third location that I showed in my previous video. So yeah, this is we are in the DUESOLDORT desert. We need to come here because this is the only way to access or get to the wild rose, which is in the Vizay Valley. So as soon as you get there, just turn 180 degrees and go into Vizay Valley. Here you're gonna find the wild rose. This is uncommon as well, so every two visits or three visits you're gonna get it. So just jump out of this area because we want to be outside of the boss fight or whatever, so we can go. So now we're gonna go to Creative Pass. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we are in the Enod Palace ruins. So this is the area with all of the ruins. I checked this area so many times, but I never thought that this is where the wire was gonna be. So yeah, thanks to the guys who mentioned this. And yeah, here we need to use one of the second magics. This is a rare spawn, even though when you check the map it says wild roses are common in this area, but this rose, no, it's not very common, it's actually rare. So this is an area that you should not visit that often for a wild rose if you're doing this pattern or combination. But yeah, here it is in this tricky position. So if you're not using the tailwind, it's gonna be somewhat just hard to get. So yeah, just use the tailwind and get this rose. So next we're gonna go to the west. So in the west, in the Rubel Greenbelt, we're gonna go to the Foothill Manor. So this is just behind the manor. This is rare, every 2 to 3 visits. I thought it's gonna be common, but actually not. I tried it a few times. There were times when I came here and I couldn't find it. This is actually somewhat far away from the checkpoint. So yeah, it's a hassle to go all the way and not find it actually. But yeah, what can we do? We just need the cash actually. But yeah, this is something you might see it when you come here for the treasure and one of the missions, but you might miss it as well. But it should not be. It's not that hard or to miss. It's not that missable because it's just in front of you. It's visible actually. But you might not pick it up. You might think that, hey, this is another common rose or a flower, but here it is. Just pick it up and just get out of this zone. And yeah, we're gonna go to our next location. So this next location is actually the first location in the game. So this is something that you can do when you are early in the game, the first chapter maybe, so, or maybe the first area actually. If you come to this location, we have 2 spots. There, I'm just going to show you the mountain path spot. This is very rare. So this is same as the WARMIA Greenbelt or the submerged village. So these 2 are very rare spawns, very rare. I came here like around 4 to 5 times, and I did not see it. But yeah, this is why keep this spot for later always. But the good thing is the other spot here in this map is very common. So whenever you come for that one, just do check this one out as well. So here it is at the top. So we are in the south teleport location. So the next one here on this map, the same map, is in the north, and it's very common near the twin lakes. It's very common. So this is the same as the green belt, WARMIA Greenbelt. So these 2 are very common. This one here and the one in the WARMIA Greenbelt are common. So whenever you're coming to these 2 locations, check the common ones and then check the very rare. So yeah, you might get them, you might not get them, but at the end of the day you will get one of them, of course, for sure. So if you want you don't want the hassle of going everywhere, you can actually just jump back and forth between this location and WARMIA Greenbelt, because these 2 flowers are just what's it called, a confirmed gathered. I mean, you can harvest them or gather them. So you can just come all the way all the time here and go back to WARMIA Greenbelt, get the one in WARMIA Greenbelt, come back here. You can just go back and forth from these 2 locations. You don't have to do all of this. But if you want to grab them all, this is the pattern that I suggest actually. So do the 2 in the WARMIA Greenbelt, the 2 locations, then go to CREYST Cove, then to 3 Days Pass, then go to here, come here to the Loaded what's called mountains, the ones that I was just showing you now. So come and pick up these 2 locations, then go to Rubel Greenbelt, then go to Vizia Valley. The reason that I'm putting the 2 commons, or just by putting the very rare far from each other, because we want to give them more time for each spawn. As you can see, there's a gap of 2 locations before we go to the very rare. So we have a very rare in WARMIA Greenbelt, and we have a very rare in the Loaded Mountains. So this is why I want to give them most time before we just go to them. So this is the pattern that I suggest, and if you get them all, you are gonna get around 13,000 or something Shia in just one run. So guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for the guys who commented and showed us some of the new locations, guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the credits in the description. Really thank you guys. If you guys know more, if you have seen more, just write it in the comments. I'm gonna pin them, I'm gonna like them or something like that. I'm gonna put them in the description for the other guys to know. Thanks for the awesome support, guys. Hopefully this helped, and yeah, as always, stay awesome.